Twisted Christian. Today I'm discussing really quickly Zion Oil and Gas. As you guys already know, as I have explained before, that they have until December 9th, 2019 to get their stock over $1. And for me, this is pretty exciting because there's it's one of the things that they haven't found any oil yet, and yet this company has been spoken about prophetically, even up to $100 per share. And so what has happened is that Zion Oil got an extension for their stock. They don't have to do a reverse split, which means you combine stocks together to equal up the dollar. So on December 9th, they have to do that. There's going to have to be something, unless somehow, some way they get another waiver. They have to do that some way, somehow, even if they get an additional waiver somehow, some way. I don't know how they would get one. So that means within less than 2 months, because today's the 11th of October, in less than 2 months, they're going to have to get that back up to over $1. Whether or not if they could get that back up through the normal trading. But the one thing that needs this company to get it back over $1 is that for them to find oil. Now, as I shared before in other news, back in September, it says Zion Oil and Gas begins 3D seismic acquisition in Israel. Okay. August 22nd, seismic trucks and 3D seismic equipment on way to Israel. Okay, so they have all the new equipment, because the equipment they were using, most companies use a 3D, and they were still on the old equipment, so now they have new equipment. And so now I'm pretty sure since they've got this equipment, all through the month of September and through the beginning of October, they're doing what, they're looking for oil and gas. And one of the things that I've shared when I talk about this, all it takes for them is to find any oil and any gas. It doesn't matter how big or small the well is, because it's going to change the price of Zion Oil stock. Because if they find oil, that means their stock is going to go up. But we need this to happen before the first week of December. So I'm pretty excited about it, because I feel like, okay, could this be one of those stocks where we're just waiting and we're hoping and we're saying, this stock is going to change our life? And the way I look at it is that I'm looking at this stock to be a life changer. And it's just one of those things, I'm taking a chance in digging this well. And if this well doesn't work out, that's fine. But that's why I'm telling you guys that if you guys decide to invest in this stock, we want them to find oil before they do the reversed stock split. All right, I look here on Zion Oil and Gas, right? You see where the price is now, 23.23 cents. All right, now when they thought they found oil, right? This is back on July 7th, 2017. When they thought they found oil, the stock went up to $5.88. All right, so this is what I'm looking for before November to happen. And if that's the case, then it's going to change. It's going to change my life. It's going to change the way that I'm doing things. I don't have to worry about going into my job. This is not the only site that I have Zion Oil on, the only trading platform that I have Zion Oil on, but it's just one of those things where I'm just going to take this chance. And it's been spoken about prophetically. Currency 365 has talked about this stock. There's been a lot of prophetic things said about this stock. So I'm just going to take the chance. And if this stock can get anywhere close to this on any kind of announcement in the next 45 days, 50 days that they found oil, then it's going to change everything for my life. So I want to make you guys aware that there is a reverse stock split coming on Zion Oil. And it's exciting because now they really are going to have to ramp this thing up and try to find something, right? Because I don't know what's going to happen if they have to do reverse stock split. It doesn't mean it damages the company, because all they do is combine stocks to make them compliant, right? So you don't really lose out on your investment so much It just, you can't make as much. So, because you're combining stocks as opposed to having the stock itself go over $1 during normal trading, as opposed to combining them, and then you have your dollar. So you don't make as much. So for those of you who are on this ride, we just got to keep this thing up in prayer and just keep our excitement going. And for me, any chance that I get to invest, I just keep putting money into it. Next time I get paid, I'll put probably like another $20 into it or $25 into it, and I'll just keep doing that all the way up until, hopefully till they find oil. So anyways, guys, thanks for listening, and I'll see you back this weekend. And I got some things for the Patreons this weekend coming too as well. Don't forget to search out the older posts. If you guys are on the Patreon, you guys got to remember there's a lot of different posts I've posted about different stocks. And what I am going to do is everything that we've discussed, every stock that I've posted on Patreon, I'm going to put it on one post. I'm going to make a Google document, and that Google document will change every month for those who are still Patreons every single month. But then there will always be an updated list of the stocks that we find, or the stocks that Kim Clement talked about, and so on, and the different wells that we're discussing. Just want to let you know that is coming. Anyways, guys, take care. Twisted Christian out.